Nicknames. Nicknames are a funny thing. They can define a person their entire life. My nickname is EROCK. His is the Italian Stallion. But we're not here to talk about us. We're here to count down the top 5 Eagle nicknames of all time. Norm Willie. That sounds like a farm boy who should be on a tractor somewhere in Nebraska. But the Wild Man sounds like my kind of guy. The Wild Man was drafted as a fullback in 1950 and destined to ride the bench behind veterans. But Coach Earl Greasy Neal liked the strength of the West Virginia native, so during training camp he lined Willie up at defensive end, and on the next 3 plays flew into the backfield, knocking quarterback Tommy Thompson to the ground. Thompson pointed to the rookie and said, "Somebody stop that Wild Man." Chuck Bednarik. Now this guy had a million nicknames, most notably of which the 60-minute man, for his ability to play the entire 60 minutes of a game. But that's not even my favorite Chuck Bednarik nickname. That one comes in at number 4. Many people think that legendary linebacker Chuck Bednarik got his Concrete Charlie name because of his tough play on the field. After all, he did knock out Frank Gifford in arguably the greatest hit in NFL history. However, Bednarik didn't get his nickname until after he retired. Concrete Charlie, as he became known, spent the next 20 years working as a salesman for the Warner Concrete Company. Dawkins. I mean, just the sound of that name could terrorize opposing offenses. So what nickname accurately captured his passion, his intensity, his desire to lay the big hit? How about Weapon X? Brian Dawkins may go down in history as the most beloved Eagle of all time. His leave everything on the field mentality resonated strongly with fans of this city. A soft-spoken Christian man off the field, B-Dawk turned into a ferocious, hard-hitting nightmare on it. Weapon X. Dawkins created his alter ego in the mold of the X-Men character Wolverine, clawing through his enemy. Reggie White. Now this guy was a beast, and our number 2 nickname of all time goes to Mr. White, not only because it was funny, but it was a little ironic for this Hall of Famer as well. Buddy Ryan called Reggie White the most gifted defensive player he'd ever seen. Reggie became a Baptist minister at the age of 17 and earned the moniker the Minister of Defense his senior year at Tennessee. Living up to his name, White spent his career terrorizing opposing quarterbacks and retired as the all-time sack leader in NFL history. And our number 1 Eagle nickname of all time goes to Ron Jaworski. But trust me, guys, this one's a little bit more original than just Jaws. The Polish Rifle was the first Eagles quarterback to take part in a Super Bowl. His beer-drinking, blue-collar demeanor and hard-on-his-sleeve effort earned him the respect of his teammates and the city. Ron Jaworski's ethnic background and rocket of an arm gave him the title, the Polish Rifle. So that concludes our top 5 Eagle nicknames of all time. My nickname is EROCK, and I will see you next week.